Hello and welcome back to the Trainers of the World Tournaments. I'm your host, DeltaTDS, and today I'm joined by my co-host, Will.
I am supposed to say something witty here.
And, Will, why don't you introduce our trainers for today's match?
You know, I would love to, but I'm still pulling up their sheets. So why don't you do that?
Alright, well, today we've got the Island Kahuna Hapu going up against the Sinnoh Elite Four Flint.
Yep. Those are the ones.
Hapu is running with a Z move, as Flint's running with a Mega Lopunny.
I swear, we keep seeing that thing.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen it do numbers before. I mean, it's a pretty good Mega. I don't know why it's on a team of hot fire types, but...
Yeah. Well, I mean, Flint's team is a little strange, I feel like.
Yeah.
He's got... Yeah, it's only half fire.
Oh, yeah.
And then the other half is a Steelix and a Lopunny and a Drifblim for some reason.
I mean, Drifblim makes sense because, you know, hot air balloons, you know.
I guess.
And I guess Steelix because Steel can get hot in heat.
But Steel's weak to fire.
Yeah. So
It's
what about
not good.
Lopunny?
We don't have to talk about that.
Okay. Well, once these traders are ready, we can begin match 36 and forget all about the Lopunny.
Man, that Alolan Doug trio is how does he what is his hair routine?
Oh, the Doug Trio?
Yeah.
I'd say it's on par with Sephiroth. He uses a full bottle of conditioner for each head.
Each head, god, that gets expensive.
Yeah. Flint's leading off with the Mega Lopunny as Hapu switches out to that Golurk from Flygon.
Yeah, which is unfortunate because neither of those Pokemon really like an Ice Punch.
No, I don't think. Well, maybe Doug Trio. But...
I mean, Hapu has Pokemon that can probably take an Ice Punch. Not a maybe not a close combat.
Lopunny's looking terrifying out here.
Yeah. Although, if I remember rightly, I think Mudsdale can get decently tanky.
I mean, with every hit, it gets a stamina boost.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, that was a big body press.
Oh yeah. That was he planned on that. Or she planned on that.
Well, I mean, Lopunny put in took out 2, took out half of Mudsdale's health. It definitely, you can't complain about that. But it is, Flint's Mega down. Which is a pretty big, scary threat. He's not... I mean, he's left with some decent Pokemon, but I don't know if it's anything on par with a Mega Lopunny.
Yeah. I mean, I'd say that Lopunny was definitely the biggest threat.
Mm-hmm. And this Entei, I actually don't know Entei's stat distribution off the top of my head, but
I believe it's a high attack.
Well, just like baseline. I mean, I don't know if this thing can really spec into special attack effectively.
Not really well. I mean, I know it can kind of pull it off with Eruption and Solar Beam, but...
It's probably not going to be the common set.
Going for a Sacred Fire and getting that burn off.
Yeah, Mudsdale is living, though. 61% off the Earthquake. But pretty good chunk at the end.
Yeah. Oh, I don't. Oh, it survives.
Oh my
another.
goodness, that stamina boost is insane.
It does fall into the burn, but
I
this
mean,
is just enough to take out that Inte.
yeah, that was impressive.
Yeah. Perhaps it was all calculated from Hapu's side.
Maybe so. He ran those calcs real quick.
Oh yeah.
You think
Wonder
the
what these-
Pokédex has like a a calculator on it?
I know the Pokewatch does, but I don't think the Pokédex does.
Yeah, but just like pull it up like, hey Pokédex, how much damage is this Sacred Fire gonna do to my Mudsdale?
Oh, cool. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. It's like Siri.
Yeah. Hey Pokédex.
Hey, Roto.
Yeah, he wrote it. Yeah. And then just like the Roto face pops up, just like, what the hell do you want?
Drifblim going for the minimize.
What a fun set.
As Gastrodon goes for Ice Beam.
Well, hope we can get rid of this thing quickly. It probably has
Yeah.
Unburden too, I would assume.
Strength Sap heating itself back up.
Yeah, I mean that Ice Beam's got a lot of damage, to be honest, though.
Yeah. Does this? So this thing has minimize and strength sap.
Minimize, Strength Sap, Unburden, and it switches out into the Infernape, which is going to eat up that Ice Beam pretty well. But I wonder what it does that, actually has like options into this Gastrodon though.
It did use Fake Out,
Did.
which I didn't know Infernape could learn.
Gastrodon, kind of a pretty good defensive Pokemon there. Not a whole lot of exploitable weaknesses.
Yeah. I mean, aside from the obvious grass, it's
Yeah, I
pretty,
mean,
bulk-
obviously
it's
grass.
pretty bulky.
Yeah, and it has decent typing.
But post-combat, not doing enough to take out that Gastrodon. As
Yeah.
Infernape does fall to Muddy Water.
Muddy Water. Yeah, I mean, did you ever see that like discourse about like dual type moves?
I remember Flying Press and how it just
Yeah, but
wiped
just
out
yeah, like,
Paula's team.
yeah, there was this whole like discussion going around about stuff like Muddy Water could be like a move that did both like water and ground type damage, stuff like that.
Yeah. I could get. Then White Kyurem and Black Kyurem's like Ice Berm and Freeze Shot would have to be double types as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just could be an interesting concept in the next mainline game, I think.
It would definitely be interesting seeing how that meta plays out.
Be like, I imagine it would probably be really hard to balance though, because like, how would it even actually work?
Yeah. I mean, Flying Press is already like. Ugh.
Mhm.
But
it's just,
Flint's sending out that Steelix. Probably gonna take care of it. Oh, switching out to the Flygon.
Yeah, and Flygon just levitating right over that earthquake. Does not care one bit. Which, it's weird to see like a regular Steelix, because I'm personally I really like Mega Steelix's design. I think
Yeah,
it's
Mega-
really cool.
Mega Steelix is definitely one of the top best Mega designs.
So just seeing a regular one, it's like, well, I mean, even if I liked it before, now I've just got like a comparison that is much better.
Yeah.
But I mean, Steelix is definitely
it's
still not
cool.
a bad one.
It's just not as cool as what it could be.
Yeah.
Flint sending out the Arcanine to get rid of that attack boost. As Flygon goes for Tectonic Rage and takes out Arcanine.
That Chukaberry did not do anything.
Steelix taking that Earthquake.
Yeah, Ironhead dealing a lot of damage, not quite enough. I mean, Steelix is obviously going to live the second Earthquake, but it's down to a sliver of its HP.
Yeah. Going up against He-Man right now.
Majestic. Fabio.
As it takes out Steelix. Hapu takes game number 1 of match 36. What did we see in that game?
I mean, we definitely saw a really strong start from that Mega Lopunny.
Yeah. Lopunny having quite a lot of coverage options, as well as Drifblim having what looks like quite the annoying set. Got Minimize and
yeah, Minimize, Strength Sap.
Strength Sap, yeah.
Unburden with a berry. You gotta imagine it, it's probably running like maybe a Baton Pass or something like that.
Ugh, Minimize, Baton Pass, Strength Sap. I know we've seen from Hapu's side, we saw Flygon have the Z move, and Mudsdale have Body Press with Stamina.
Yes, I mean, of course, that Stamina really came in clutch. Probably the only reason that, sorry, that Hapu survived that Lopunny's absolute onslaught.
Yeah. Crocodile lowering Infernape's attack to the point where Infernape can't take it out with one close combat. And Infernape is brought down to its sash.
Infernape still enough to take out the Crocodile at the end, but could have done it in one if it didn't get that Intimidate. I mean, Intimidate remains, top tier ability in the game.
Yeah. I can't go into VGC without it.
What was Game Freak cooking there?
I don't know.
Roller coming in for the Earthquake, which Drifblim avoids that handily.
It's got the Will-O-Wisp.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
One offensive option there. It's also eating its citrus berries, so it's got that unburdened boost right now. It's not looking fantastic for this Golurk. I mean, it's got a Stone Edge, which is going to deal a good bit of damage.
Yeah, and then Strength Sap healing it up all the way.
Yeah. Poltergeist not going through, Drifblim did get rid of its item.
Yeah. Going for another Strength Sap.
I do not know if this is really Golurk's time right now.
No. I mean, it's... Oh, yeah, that's right. Stone Edge. It's got no guard, I think. Or, yeah, it's definitely got no guard.
Hey, let me eat my words real quick, because that crit was nasty.
Absolutely. I mean, I don't think any other Pokemon could have done that much to Drifblim with that many minimizes up.
Maybe not. Yeah, that was a fantastic roll there from the Golurk. Huge hit onto the... yeah, that thing might have run away with it. Or, at the very least, baton passed over to something else. Like, Can you imagine like the Mega Lopunny with like 3 times evasion?
Ooh. It would just be over at that point.
More than likely, yeah.
Kohlert's sitting here with 0.4 attack and a burn. Not looking at too well. Getting a critical hit again.
Goodness.
Doesn't even care about the stat drop or the burn.
Does not care at all.
It's like, oh, watch this.
He said, let me hit this shit real quick.
That no guard ability is really helping Golurk out here.
Yeah.
Plus the Stone Edge's high crit ratio.
I'm really, honestly, I'm amazed that I don't think any of these Stone Edges have missed. Stone Edge has, I think, an 80% accuracy?
I think Golurk has no guard.
Oh, right. Yes, that's what that ability does.
Yeah, which is why I was able to take out the Drifblim.
Yes. I know Pokemon, that's why I'm here.
Golurk going for Dynamic Punch, but it does fall to Steelix's Earthquake.
I mean, sets up the Confuse on the Steelix, which opens up some potential for some self-hitting shenanigans here.
Yeah.
Steelix, I mean, not really likely to have much to hit into this Gastrodon here.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen Earthquake, which is a given on Steelix.
Almost necessary.
Why wouldn't you put that on there?
Dude, Earth Power, big hit out of this Gastrodon. I mean, yeah, I almost feel like I wouldn't even expect this thing to be running it, and I don't know why.
I mean, it did do a lot to that Steelix.
I mean, it's good that it had it.
But going out to Lopunny with Fake Out and then Ice Punch.
It looks like Gastrodon is actually going to be able to outpace. Oh, never mind. We got the close combat in.
Close combat takes out the Gastrodon. And Lopunny being frighteningly fast, I think outspits everything on Hapu's team.
Yeah, but here comes that Mudsdale, which, I mean, obviously this thing was able to shut down the Lopunny in the last game.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine it really wants to stay in a second time. Flint really just kind of having his fire types remaining. Hentai just barely living that body press.
Living on a sliver of health right now.
Yeah. Most likely, faster than Mudsdale's a really slow Pokemon. Like, just depressingly slow.
Yeah, but it does make up for that with its insane bulk.
Yeah, it does. But unfortunately, that does mean that it's gonna get burned. Sacred Fire, really high burn rate.
I mean, that burn really doesn't matter if it goes for body press.
You are correct.
Going out into the Lopunny against this thing. Going for Fake Out.
Yeah, I mean, this thing, it's going to get that defense boost, but it's going to take some chip damage, some burn damage. Yeah.
Yeah, that Lopunny's gone.
And Flint has only physical attackers remaining.
But this Mudsdale isn't.
Yeah, he's got
much longer.
2 turns left, just at maximum.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is like, if this Mudsdale takes out, like the Arcanine right here, that leaves Flint with 1 Pokemon versus Hapu's 2.
Oh, yeah. Because Infernape's not doing too hot.
No, it is not. Flare Blitz is going to be enough to take out the last little sliver of health on Mudsdale, though, so don't have to worry about that scenario. 2v2 right now. Arcanine pretty much full health. unfortunately, Infernape on, just
1 HP.
They have like 0.4 or whatever the percentage is, would, just down to the focus sash.
If Arcanine can take out this Dugtrio, that means all it has left is that Flygon, which I think last time we saw Tectonic Rage just destroy it.
Yes. Yeah. That thing had is holding the Z move.
Ooh, and the speed drop too.
Yeah, huge stat drop from that close combat. I mean, both of its defenses and the speed really is gonna hurt Arcanine, I think, here. I don't know if it was outspeeding Flygon before, but it definitely isn't now.
No. Now, it's down to the final Pokemon on both teams.
Yeah, Infernape gets 1 hit in here. 2 hits, because it has Fake Out, but...
Oof. What can it go for?
I don't know.
It's gonna have to pray for a crit or something.
Yeah, I mean...
Close combat. Ooh.
Close combat gets really close, but not quite enough.
Hapu takes game number 2, which means she takes match number 36. Moving on to match 100, where she'll be facing off against Evelyn.
God, match 100.
Yeah. Got quite a ways away. But thank you so much for watching, and take care.
Peace.